Hi, and welcome to the break room. I'm Christopher, and I am here with the one-woman empire, Cece.
Hey, how are you guys?
I had to have Cece come by because Cece's so interesting. This could be like 3 or 4 shows.
It might be.
Cece is going to be an MMA fighter,
Yes.
right? That's mixed martial arts. And you know I normally don't mess with women that can kick my behind. So, it's only because I got the camera rolling. I know I should be safe. But Cece is also a veteran.
Yes.
Okay, you used to fire big guns, right?
Yes.
Okay. You're doing the MMA.
Yes.
You're a singer.
Yes.
All right. You're an artist.
Yes.
You're an actor.
Yes.
Did I miss anything?
And then some.
Okay. So let's go back. The MMA thing. And you're a philanthropist. You're a fundraiser, right? You're doing a T-shirt for
Fundraising campaign for breast cancer awareness, which is next month, and my theme and concept, which is no different than what's kind of running, but I'm owning it and making it personal, is fight like a girl.
Because you're an MMA fighter.
MMA fighter, yes.
Okay, that's fantastic. What we'll do is we'll go ahead and put the picture up of the T-shirt when we do the thing after.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's talk about the MMA fighting.
So how that all kind of like came
I mean,
into play.
yeah, exactly. I mean, you're a
So-
beautiful woman. Like, why you want to go?
Well, ironically, fighting has been in me since I was a child. I used to always wrestle as a kid. I mean, I was a tomboy. Being homeschooled, I then got into beauty pageants for scholarship money, which led into modeling.
Okay.
And so I kind of started off on my entertainment career prior to enlisting in the service and then went back into tomboy mode. So with that being said, I am a combat veteran, and when I came home, I was diagnosed with PTSD. And at that time in my life, I found myself in a place where I was reaching for something to kind of offset or self-correct, because I wasn't really big on meds or just the typical therapy sessions that the VA was offering. I'm like, God, there has to be something out there that aligns more with me holistically. And I asked myself, when was I the most mentally clear? And it was when I was the most physically fit.
Okay.
So I started finding things that kind of resonated with that fitness. So I started looking into, my options of obviously sports. And then it was just boom, MMA took me right back to those days of a child of wrestling, and it kind of really, resonated with me. So I recently had a conversation with a career coach who is kind of like, well, at that time in your life, you were really leading for something to kind of pull you out of where you were. He's like, but you've made it, so why still do you want to do this? I enjoy it. It's just something.
So it's the thrill, it's the buzz,
it's all of it. It just really.
So you like beating people up?
And see, that's not it. Because I had to clarify this with him too. He's like, is that what it is? Like, are you violent? Do you just want to get in there? No,
Okay.
It's just really, I enjoy just that whole kind of childlike interaction and play. And I know it's an extreme interaction and play. And I also did share with him, if I were a guy, I would have been a football player. So I just like contact sports, period, in general. This one still resonates with me a little bit more than the football. But yes, I do watch football. I'm a huge sports fan. I kind of.
So so I mean, as you pointed out, you're a veteran.
Yes.
And you served you were the Army, Navy?
I was in the Army for 3 years, yes.
Okay, what part of the Army, what division or whatever?
Well, I was a military police, an MP. I was a SWAT officer on tactical.
A SWAT officer, tactical.
Force teams, yes.
Okay, so you wore the whole...
Yes, the whole shebang.
Okay, yeah, wrapped up like we can't see you and all that
Well,
stuff.
see, with the military, we don't have the face pieces that the civilian armies do. We just have the Cavaliers, and then we have like the body armor. But I mean, I had the badge, the cuffs, the baton.
Okay. So and the guns.
And the guns.
You had some pretty big guns, right?
Yes. So I did train on the 50 cal because you mentioned big guns. Yes,
Yeah.
that is a two-hand firing machine, but I carried the saw, which is the 249, and that is a one-man dismount weapon, which is the reason why I chose it, because the 50 is two-man. And if our
Okay.
vehicle were to go down, it would require two people as opposed to just one person. And with the machine gun, and my basic load was 700 rounds.
700 rounds.
Yes, and I also carried an M4 and a 9mm.
You can do a lot of damage. Okay, so all right.
I was Ramboing it. Over there.
Yeah, for real. Oh man. Okay, Cece. Wow.
And I was the only female gunner. I would also like to point out when I deployed with my battalion.
The only female that was firing.
Within my battalion. There were
within
other
the-
female gunners that were in company.
Right, but a battalion's pretty big though.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's quite an achievement.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. And so now for kicks, you just want to go beat up other women.
That beat up, I would like to go and compete with others who are as skilled as I am, because those in the martial arts world understand the discipline behind this, pursuit, and it's may the best man win. So it literally is kind of like this whole other arena where I have like that brotherhood and camaraderie.
So we're going to be following you on this journey, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's cool. So please, check back in. You're going to see what's going on with Cece. And where are you at right now? I mean, with this in the whole process.
Well, I started out doing Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu, and I've just since switched over to a new style, which is called shoot fighting. It's a Japanese form of martial arts. So I'm actually starting back at the beginning. So, yeah.
Hold on, but you did
Muay Thai.
That's the bad one, right? That's the one where they keep going forward instead of going back when they punch and stuff, right?
I don't know. Like I've never.
You never noticed that? The fighting style is
Oh, so
totally
you're
different.
saying how it's more of aggressive.
It's more aggressive.
How they
yeah.
come at you more instead of kind of like.
Most
Yeah,
go back
I
and
see what
it's-
you're
and
saying.
it's-
like
it's always
those are the
going-
crazy
yeah.
guys. Yeah.
Yeah, they just keep going forward.
Yeah,
It's like, hold on. Don't you see what I'm doing? And they just don't care. They just keep.
Yes.
Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, I'm hitting you, and they just still coming. Like, hey, I'm like,
Yeah.
Okay, so you did that.
Yeah.
You did jujitsu.
Yes.
Okay, so
Now
you
on
can
to-
attack.
yeah.
You can defend yourself.
Yeah.
And now you're doing something else.
Completely different.
Okay.
Shoot fighting.
Shoot fighting.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, and you sing.
Yes.
So you're gonna kick my ass and then sing over my grave. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, one woman empire. It sounds, and I don't want to argue with you because you carry a big gun. But it sounds like you're saying I don't need anybody else. Am I right, or is it more just a celebration that a woman can go ahead and achieve an empire?
Well, it's so funny because actually I will say that it is all of those things. And the concept came to me while I was in Texas on a spiritual retreat. I was on an organic farm, kumbayaing it. Like, it was amazing. Such a beautiful time in my life. And I was driving, and it just hit me. It's like when I am at one with all of myself.
Mm-hmm.
I am at one with the whole of my world. I am one woman. And I mean, I was like fumbling for paper, like I gotta write this down, like seriously, like I almost wrecked, but luckily I'm still here, so I can fight. And so that's where it came from. So really with it being all about self is that I'm embracing today the realization for me that I am what shows up in my world.
Okay.
And that is where that empire piece comes into play, because everything that is me is what's reflected out. So this is my empire.
So one woman empire is the umbrella for everything that CC is doing.
Yes. So my motto is, when I am at one with all of me, I am at one with the whole of my world. I am one woman, and this is my empire.
Wow. Well, on that note, CC Diamond, thank you very much for joining us in the break room. We're going to be following your endeavors, your journey into the world of MMA, and we're going to be following you with your philanthropy and good luck with the t-shirts. We're gonna, as I said, we're gonna put a thing of the t-shirt so you guys can see it. And your website is www.womanempire.com.
Yes.
Yeah. So please go check out the website. Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
keep abreast of what CC Diamond is doing, and please don't cut her off, because she just, I didn't say that. Thank you very much for joining us in the break room. You guys have a fantastic day. Peace.
Peace.